Open sesame
Captain,
indeed.
everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Alright. In we go. Yeah, hi, everyone.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Yeah, pirates attack. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Bosco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. She's here, with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we?
Yeah, me.
What happened
I'm in front
when
of
it was
you.
extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Yeah, bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Oh,
Right. Let's see.
what theories?
We know
There's
the
that.
artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact.
Sure.
Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Yeah, sure, but I'm reducing my fall damage by 5%. All right, place it on the table.
That's it. Just like the others.
Yeah.
To imagine. We thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh,
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
sure.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
Don't shoot me.
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Yeah, if that leads to profits. So, tell me how much you know about the artifacts. What are they?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Sure, and you want me in Constellation? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
All right, so what happens next?
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon.
Yeah, 10 total,
Come
I
find me
think?
when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us.
Oh, sure.
In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
All right, skill up. All right, music. We've done something good. next skill point, and if we're going to be using that boost pack, I think we need to activate that, as it were. So we gain 10 physical resistance. I like that. Losing only 3. We gain 1 electromagnetic. We lose our airborne and radiation, but we gain 20 thermal, 10 corrosive. Okay, sure, we can put that on. Sell that pirate rating pack, as it were. And since we have the pack, we can utilize the boost pack 10 times in combat. All right, so now that we have the boost pack, how does one... All right. It's kind of a little buffer, isn't it?
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all
So
the
let's
time.
investigate this
Everyone just
library a
accepts him
bit.
fine, but still.
Model. Not familiar with that ship, or that ship type, as it were. Oh, a Mercury camera. Oh, I'm not going to take that just for the sheer history of it. That looks cool. The Vostok program. Nice. Telescope. All right. Is that a star chart? Or is that... Can't tell if...
I
Can't tell
am
what
at
that
your
is.
service, Captain.
Oh, of course. Ooh, a nautical compass. Never understood how to use those things. Huh. Old sailing ship. What we got here? A mariner's compass? Won't help us out in space. Ooh.
We've always considered ourselves explorers.
Interesting.
This really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
Interesting indeed.
Aha. I don't have much time for that kind of thing anymore. So much to do.
Hey,
around.
Walter.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar.
Well,
I don't drink.
I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Yeah, I've been called worse.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures.
Oh, yeah?
Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time.
Does
So,
he usually make bad
Let's
calls?
start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man.
Sure.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing.
Gotcha.
You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is.
Of course.
I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Yeah, I'll take a look. Not gonna say no. And what is your role?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet.
Gotcha.
Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Seems like it. Alright, do you think the vision I had means anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
I haven't hit my head recently, if that's what you're
Not
asking.
exactly, no. But I suppose it doesn't matter. You saw something. Barrett saw something. That's an unlikely coincidence. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here.
Yeah, that much is for certain.
Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
Cool, and this isn't where I expected to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, It doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up.
Of course.
Stroud-Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits.
Felt.
For
I had a
years,
company too.
I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home as much as anywhere else.
Gotcha. And what kind of company is Stroud-Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud-Eklund.
Might get a ship from you then?
Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud-Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Sure. Alright, well, I'll tell you about Saka
Bye.
Spaceworks sometime. And Mateo, is it?
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else.
Oh,
You
I can
matter
see
too.
that, though.
You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
Alright, Chaplain. All these artifacts come out of caves.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight.
So where did that one come
Can
from
you
then?
imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Oh, I'm sure that's not the first time that that's happened. And what brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Alright, and what do you make of the vision I saw?
Not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
Huh? All I know is I've never experienced anything like it.
That sure lines up with everything else about these artifacts. It's all connected. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Of course. And,
Take care of
I
yourself.
suppose that'll be me. Thanks, Mateo. One thing I want to try to do is do some of those research projects before we talk to Sarah.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Sure. Now, can we? Hey, got the lodge key. What do we have down in here? Oh, here's the research area. Outstanding. So first we needed to do a research project and a research lab. How about that? So now, all right, confirm that. Barrel mods done. All right, grip and stock done. Outstanding. And optics. Oh, we don't have any of those chlorosilanes. All right, so can we pull those back out? Or maybe they'll transfer over. Now we don't have any in polymers. Okay. Manufacturing. Decoration. And robots. Yeah, we don't have adaptive frames, 0 wires. Old Earth cuisines. Yeah, we don't have any of those. And no performance enhancing anything. Next step, talk to Noel about our quarters. Oh, nice little greenhouse.
It's been quiet
Noel?
around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full time. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess
Yeah, you could say that.
Overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noel. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Yeah, and Sarah said something about a place for me to stay?
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens
Gotcha.
are at the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
So are we going upstairs or down, Noel? Upstairs, just chilling, looking at an Apollo lander. All right. Okay, okay. Don't mean to be barging in anyone's. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. Wonder if that's my room. Ha! Not likely. Oh, dartboard? Alright.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course.
Sure.
Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
This is a pretty nice place. Whoa! It's crazy. No books. Dang, how? This place did not look this big from the outside. I do have to say. Ooh. That's cool. Okay. Is this me?
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy.
Sure. All right. Let's take a gander around, shall we? Tablet and a pen. Oh, Moby Dick. Call me Ishmael. And so continues Melville's classic tale. Yeah, we could sell that. Cocktail mixer. Cocktail tumblers. A desktop digiframe. Oh, sorry, potted plant. Didn't mean to push you over. Oh, storage. The Chronomark watch case. That's cool. Tissues. Oh, we needed some succulent, I believe. We'll grab that for sure. Huh. Vase. A bed. We can finally catch some Z's. It is almost nighttime, by the by. Tell you, this place, you can get lost in it for sure. So the next step it wants me to do is to modify an item. So let's take a gander at these workbenches and see if there's anything I can, ooh, nice, pad. Modify our spacesuit, why don't we? All right. Can't modify slot 1 in our pack. How about our mining suit? Ballistic shielding, we need some cosmetics. Polytextiles, adhesives, and polymer. Yeah, I've got a feeling that adhesives are gonna be in high demand. Ballistic shielding, EM shielding. So we have no cosmetic. Otherwise, we could put on some EM shielding. We'll craft some bandages up, though. Never hurts to get some protection out there. And before we talk to Sarah, because I imagine Sarah is going to have us hopping around the galaxy real quick, my parents are on this planet. And Vasco's not with me, so we've got some time to peruse the local area. Standing next to this central post, the mass headquarters. Pretty daunting. Pretty big skyscrapers, as it were.
You see that scientist out in front of mast? Staring at trees? Sounds upset? Whatever it is, can't be that bad, right?
Pioneer Tower. Well, I'm not talking to the scientist by the tree just yet. We have to say hi to Mom and Dad. Oh, Mom and Dad are doing pretty well for themselves, I must say. All right. Knock, knock.
What? Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. I'll get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're
I
not
didn't think
thrilled
I'd
to
be
see
here,
you,
eh?
daughter, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors. Is
Well,
everything
that's the
all right?
thing. I got a new job with Constellation.
Come again? Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My child is a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special.
Thanks,
Didn't I
Mom.
always say that? That you were meant for great things? Great things.
Huh, every mom says her kid is special, but I guess you were right.
Oh, say again? I should record that and play it back. Mom, you were right. Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known, I'd have your favorite meal in the oven.
Sure.
And your room is just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Of course.
Easy,
Sorry
honey.
about that.
Let the girl catch her breath. Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome.
All right. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, Mom and Dad are doing okay. I am interested to see what my room looked like. Obviously, Mom and Dad's. Ah, the old room. Parspooch is still here. Football. Oh, crap.
They are not
Didn't mean to do that.
No.
Oh, there's our Galactic Cat,
Not
our
one
cards,
When I go to
our
sleep,
Easy
I got
Slip
a clean
shoes.
conscience. Working for
Yeah,
them.
good to be home. Although it's,
You are still all
yeah, we could get some rest here tonight. Matter of fact, for old time's sake, hey, Mom and Dad,
I'm planning
I'll stay
a
up with
grocery
you a
run
bit,
later.
and then we're going to
Some things
hit
you
the old
like.
hay, as it were.
I've got lifetime's worth of books and videos to occupy me. So don't worry about me.
I still can't get over you being here. And it's not even Mother's Day. So, I gotta ask, is there anyone special in your life? With you being in Constellation now, I imagine you are quite the catch.
Well, I mean, I could be. Nothing to report yet.
Just so you know, your dad cannot wait to be a grandpa. So don't keep him or me waiting too long. I know. I won't get into more right now. I know you didn't live in this apartment long, but I want you to consider this your home away from home. Your bed is always yours, no questions asked. I mean, well, I will ask questions, but you can
Sure.
stay here no matter the answers.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
No bother at all. Stay as long as you like. Anything you want to talk about, dear?
Hey, any gossip?
Well, one of your old classmates made junior VP at Galbank.
Oh,
Father was bragging for hours. Can't wait to tell him about Constellation.
yeah, ever considering moving someplace cheaper? This place is pricey.
Oh, ain't that the truth? With both of our pensions, we still couldn't afford it. But with what you send home, well, we get by. And of all
Yep.
the places we've lived, New Atlantis is just so full of culture and life.
And what are you doing these days?
Now that we're both retired, you mean? I keep trying to push your father to do things. Dance lessons, vacation, take some courses. I'm really interested in early colonial art. But he's just happy as a clam reading in his chair for hours. Wants to know the history of every little thing. It's
Sure,
nice to
can't
have
blame
time
him.
to do both, though.
Yeah, thanks,
You're
Mom.
welcome anytime. And I mean anytime.
Hey, Dad.
You've been given a precious opportunity. Seize it and never look back.
Okay, sure. Well, I'm gonna hit the hay. I'll see you all in the morning for some breakfast, and then I'm back off to Constellation. All right, let's see if I can squeeze in on this bed. Let's just crash for 12 hours. I feel like I need it. Mom, Dad, have you been sitting here
The
for
house
12
feels alive
hours?
again now that you're here.
Well, about that, I'm gonna head out here soon. Job with Constellation and all that. Take care, be back soon. Yeah, I better close the door just in case they need their privacy. Good being home, that is for sure. But we are heading back to Constellation.